me just get that in the right place. All right, here I go again. This furnace, which heats the second floor of our house, hasn't worked in probably 10 years. When it broke, our kids were younger. We had the doors open all the time to their bedrooms, and we have an open floor plan in our house. The downstairs is open to the upstairs, and warm air rises. So we just overcompensated with the heater on the bottom floor. Not exactly the most efficient way to heat your house. And we're expecting to have a colder and longer winter this year. So a couple of days ago, I decided it was finally time for me to take a look at this thing and see if it was something I could fix myself or if I really needed to call a professional. No, don't get up. The first thing you got to do, of course, is troubleshoot and figure out exactly what's wrong with this thing. All right, turn the heat on. Make sure it's on auto. And turn it up so that it clicks on. And you see my hair? The fan is on, and I kind of thought it would be because the air conditioning has always worked, so I figured the fan worked. But that's kind of a good sign. It could be that it's just that the pilot light's out, which would be really awesome for me. All right, this is cool. Look at this. Right down here. Operating instructions. It says this appliance does not have a pilot. It is equipped with an ignition device which automatically lights the burner. Do not try to light the burner by hand. I guess that's on, so that means this would be off. Wait 5 minutes. All right, what do I do up here for 5 minutes? Ah, look at this. It's Santa's wrapping paper. Has it been 5 minutes? This is boring, sitting up here. Test out the acoustics. I don't want any more ice cream. Let the puppy fly, it's okay. All right, next it says smell for gas. I don't think I smell any gas up here. Turn this back on, and then turn the gas back on, and then somebody's got to go turn it on. Anybody? But basically all I just did was a Control-Alt-Delete. I just rebooted the thing. Hey, I'm in the attic! Somebody come up here! They think I'm in the basement right now. They're like down at the basement going, where's Mom calling us from? Hey! Let's see. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hello, my child. Hi. Hey, okay, can you turn on the heater? Oh, well, all right. It's making all kinds of noises. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be flames in these tubes right now, and there's not. So I'm thinking it's the igniter. Let me see if I can get you guys a good angle here. Ah, yes. Okay, so you see back here, this is the igniter, and it clearly has some corrosion built up on it. Now, something else that can also go wrong here is this little stick back here. This is known as the fire stick, and it senses whether or not there's actually flames going through these tubes, and if there's not, it will shut the system down so that you don't have gas building up in these tubes, which is clearly dangerous. Now, a lot of y'all technicians out there are going to hate me right now, but It looks like this igniter is just attached with a few bolts on the side, and then it's plugged right here. It looks very simple to replace. Removing the original igniter was actually very, very easy. It's held in with a bracket with just a couple of little screws, and then it has a little plug on the end, and that's it. Now, this is the new igniter, and this is the old one. Now, the old one did look just like this, except it was a little bit corroded. And as my husband was messing with it downstairs, it broke. So clearly, the integrity of this thing was compromised. I'm going to turn the gas off here again, and the power. I did check the power on this plug just to make sure that it was getting power, because that can be a problem too, and it does. Okay, this is a little tricky to get into. A little tight space in here, but okay. Now notice here, notice that this is hanging right in the path of one of these tubes. That's where it was before. Alright. Back here is where the igniter is attached, and then you're just going to plug it right back in where it was before. All right, then turn the power and the gas back on and get somebody to turn the heat on. Hey, babe. It's running. Let's see. Look. Can you see that in there? It's glowing. It was not doing that before. Oh, it works. Hey, I think it's working. Chick Fix wins again. That's really cool. Alright, so that was pretty awesome. But always tread lightly on a project like this. Make sure you do a lot of research and don't do anything that you're not comfortable with. There's a reason why people get paid to fix this stuff. First, read the instructions, dummy. That wasn't a very good shot at all. They once told me they thought I had flying squirrels living up in my attic. It would be hilarious if a squirrel came out here and scared the crap out of me. This thing's making all kinds of noises, so it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. It's gonna explode! This must have been designed by a man, and probably a young man too. Oh, jeez.